handgun, people! Holy shit,
And now he's trying. Look at this! Again, ramming into more cars and trucks.
They have chased this guy for an hour. I would have been okay
head on.
if they sniped this dude.
Head on with another car. And here comes
this ram was kind of ineffective. Should have been done 20 minutes ago.
They rammed into him from behind, into a gas station. Folks getting
is they end up arresting some poor pesky citizen that freaking ain't even involved. But let's get to how this started. So you're going to notice it starts. He's in a different car. And he's ramming and trying to get away. Now, I don't know if this is a stolen car. It started as a traffic stop, I know that, and then he fled. So after he drives like a maniac in this car, he gets out. I can't remember if he steals this one or not. He's a good little car thief because he steals 2 other cars. So what he's doing there is he's jamming in probably a screwdriver in the door to break the lock. Obviously it's not working. Common car thief thing is get in. Uh-oh, he dropped his little bag of dope. Oh, shit, he's going to need that later, man, before he goes to jail. Anyway. So, to me, there was a lot of time here that the cops should have intervened, and I don't know why they didn't. Whether they didn't chase him or not. This guy on the radio is freaking...
intentionally getting in that pickup truck as if he also had the keys, but obviously was trying to break in there, now choosing to get away in that original pursuit vehicle. I could tell you that Anaheim PD's helicopter is...
So, where is the cops?
They have... After back on the freeway comes Talpa Abbott's dangerous.
60 miles an hour. The news chopper's on him. There's also police choppers on him. So he knows he's being followed.
Through the subdivision here. We'll try and get across here. Really trying in a
he bails out here.
Once again, clearly, really trying to get rid of this vehicle, and now running through this subdivision here. We'll try and get across here. It looks like it's going to be North Schooner Lane as he runs through these townhomes in Anaheim. We'll try and get, if we widen out, we'll see. Okay. Let's stay on him. Stay on him right here. He's just running around this building here.
Now he steals this car.
Like he's coming up on another couple of cars parked here. A van and a small red compact car. Looks like he's trying to break in to the van. He finds an open door. An open door in that white van. And
well, it may have not been open.
Right
bad box in here. They know he's running. He should have made contact and really boxed him in. Didn't.
He's blocked in. He's inside the car, likely.
This looks like a ponytail police. Could be why they failed.
Lit him up and basically blocked him in. If he tries to back out, it could get ugly. But in any event, officers now with their guns drawn, squarely waiting.
At this point, I don't think they should have shot him because he's just running. So they probably shouldn't have shot him here. But there's other multiple opportunities. I'm okay with them shooting him. So let me bump up to where he starts moving. Ramming a car, I still don't know if I would shoot him here. Legally, I think they could say he was trying to run them over, but they don't.
Is Fullerton Police. Fullerton Police.
Pulling up, good move here, making contact. You don't want this car to get inertia and movement and get that weight moving because then it's more likely to move you. Now, this is a heavier van. I don't know what's in it, but it's a heavier vehicle than this one. So as long as he's got contact and good surface contact, he's going to be able to push his car.
To block him in.
Video was so long, I don't remember what the hell happened. Went up again. He should have made contact again, and he didn't. So now he's allowing him to do this rockabye baby ram and jam crap.
Really nowhere for him to go. He's got a fence in front of him. Look at.
Cop is way back here. He doesn't want to shoot. I think he's bald. He doesn't want to shoot, even though he probably could, but he's probably like, hey, he's just tearing up a vehicle. I'm not shooting him. He's not endangering me. I think this is a pretty good call because we don't know where this is going. If we knew where it was going, I think they should have shot him now. But you can't say that. I mean, you can, but it's not really.
Violently into reverse, ramming right into that Fullerton Police Department vehicle.
A lot of people are going to ask, why didn't they shoot the tires? Look, our current policy is you can only shop to shoot a threat. You can't shoot at things. I can't shoot tires, engines,
This is very
windows,
dangerous.
pinky toes,
Obviously,
etc. I
that
can only
officer
shoot
has
to
no
stop
choice
the
but
threat.
to use force if his life is in danger, but he
So
is
this
waiting for
rockabye
backup,
crap, he's
and
going to
at
get
this
out.
point really has very few options
And this
available to
cop
him.
doesn't want to
Here's
get back in his
another
car to
officer
jam him back
on
in.
the
So I get it. He's probably got the
suspect's
emergency
right
brake
rear
on. He's just probably
flank.
pushing
So
him.
now two officers, not sure if they both came from that same patrol car, but I only see those two officers on foot, and he is just...
Now, a lot of cops would have ran up here right now and say, I thought he was going to hit me, and mag dumped.
Going back and forth. Now he's created some room to escape here, and he's going to probably try and ram in again or do a 4-point turn and turn it around. He's got to turn it all the way around without hitting that tree, and he may have
You just take out some sort of... Oh, that was a street sign he hit.
a couple minutes to do it here. Because
This guy
what
does so much
what else
damn
can those
damage in this
officers do? They
pursuit
really
and so
don't
on.
have many options.
So,
Here comes the
1,
backup.
2, 3
Here
more
comes the
cops
backup.
coming, but it's too
Head-to-head.
late.
This is dangerous. Look at this. A head-on.
This guy just bails, man. What's up with that? He gets out of his
Here
car
comes the
and
backup.
just
Here
runs.
comes backup. Head-to-head. This is dangerous. Look at this. A head-on.
Partner stays in the car. Partner tries to get out, but ends up staying in the car. Watch this door over here. Partner's like, I'm out. I'm out too. Oh shit, I'm trapped.
Officers out of the vehicle, and now he's racing through. What is he going to do here? Around all
This
of those
dude is a huge menace. I mean, the way he speeds and endangers people.
Maple Street once again.
Again, could they shoot him now? I mean, you could justify that he is a danger to the public. He's endangering life. Let's stop him. I would probably be okay. I'm not sure I would take the shot at this point and shoot him. He's rammed a car. Yeah, he almost hit a car with the cars in it, but it's still a stolen car and he's running. So, me personally, I would not take the shot right now. I mean, I've chased a lot of people and I didn't feel the need to shoot them or that. There was a couple that I would have shot if I got close, but I couldn't get close enough. But in this case right here, I think they'd be okay. I mean, they could shoot anybody. All right, so now he's doing damage. He's endangering. Still property damage. He isn't like running someone over yet, but he's still a danger to the public. So, deadly force, I think, is absolutely justified. I'm going to bump this up here to 84 miles an hour, 95 miles an hour in that heavy car. What people don't realize, when you start getting these high speeds, you get fishy, and your weight shift and momentum and everything changes the control of this vehicle. Because right now he has 4 contact patches on all 4 wheels. But when he hits the brakes or moves left and right, he get 101 miles an hour, man. It's very, very hard to make a lane change, even at that speed, and not throw off the forward momentum of the vehicle and keep it straight. So he's not doing a lot of swerving at 100 miles an hour, which is why he hasn't lost control. But when he starts taking exits, heating up the brakes, and making more erratic lane changes at that speed right here, I'm totally surprised he didn't lose it. They're not giving his speed right now. I'm really surprised he didn't fishtail out. You can tell this car. There you go. There we got a little fishtail right there. He corrects good, turns into when you lose control like that, you turn into the spin. So if his rear end comes this way, he should put his wheels that way. That's basic driving. I don't know if they even give that in driver's school anymore. Lots of choppers following him, so the cops really aren't chasing him, which is probably kind of good because that makes him drive crazy. But unfortunately, he knows the chopper's on him, so he's still driving crazy. Most people, I'm thinking most people wouldn't shoot this guy just yet. There's a lot of you right now watching saying, oh yeah, they should have shot him. I'd have shot him. I'd have shot him. He's running and he's kind of endangering, but he's going 100 miles an hour. He's not stopping. If I was right next to the guy right now, I'm not sure I would decide to put a bullet in his head. But in a minute, I'll tell you when I would have put a bullet in his head, because he gets way out of control. So the longer this goes, the more people he's endangering, the more resources he's tying up, which isn't a factor. Doesn't matter the resources for him on whether or not you can shoot him or not. What matters is he a threat to public safety if you don't stop him now? And I think you could make that case right now. Me personally, again, I'm just not morally there. Okay, so he's up to 80, 90 again. If I'm chasing this guy at this speed, I'm like, dude, he's going to kill somebody. He's going to blow a red light. He hasn't ran a red light yet, I don't think, at this speed. He's definitely endangering. I know a lot of people are like, man, you're a pussy. He needs to be shot. Stop him. Well, I mean, he's being an idiot right now, but... And again, deadly force is probably justified, but just because it's justified doesn't mean you should do it. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. And cops do that too often. So I don't see a lot of cops. They're not fanning out a lot, following him. So the fact that he's driving like this, to me, is because of the helicopter. So he slows down here instead of ramming and hurting people. Again, I'm not really there for shooting him just yet. And when I say shoot him, I'm talking about, in my mind, when I would pull the trigger. There's a lot of people that are already there. There's a lot of people that are saying, I'm waiting too long. If it was my family he kills, why are you waiting? You should kill him right away. I don't know about that. I think the less human life becomes valuable and accountable, the more tyrannical government gets, when they can start killing people for less and less reasons and easier, and it's always justified. That's why you get to these third world banana republics where everybody's scared of government, because they can kill you for any reason. I'm not protecting this guy or taking it. He's a dumbass. Probably deserves to be shot, but I'm not there. Okay, so I think here he's going wrong way in traffic. This gets a little bit more dangerous. He is endangering people, but he's slowing down enough. If he'd have went against flow of traffic at 100, I'd say they need to take him out now. He went against the flow, but he slowed down. He really didn't go head on with anybody. He's trying to get away. Does that matter on whether or not he's a danger? I mean, he's definitely a danger. Against the flow there, a little fishtail. Ran over some dirt, whatever the hell he hit there. I don't know what he hit. He hits and does so much damage. Okay, so he's going through... See, there's a lot of people like, why don't they pit him here? Why don't they stop him? Well, the problem is, if you follow him too close, you make him run and kill somebody, they're going to say it's because you were following him, he was running, and you should have backed off. And I've said that sometimes. In this case, they're following with the helicopter. So, is the helicopter too close? Is it good for the helicopter to let you know that he's following? Sometimes the helicopter, if you live in a hood, you know this. When the helicopter's hovering, you know there's shit's going down. So his left rear wheel is sparking here. I think he lost a tire, which is why he ends up abandoning this vehicle. Looks like some cops are behind him now. Should they run up and pit him? I'd say absolutely they should have pit him. I'm all for ramming this guy at the first opportunity. Even though ramming can be deadly force, his rear tire's gone. Even though ramming someone can be deadly force, this guy needs to be spun out and rammed. I'm okay with that. Definitely doesn't want to stop. Most cops right now are thinking he ain't lasting long. He's got a tire, one less tire. He ain't lasting long. We'll just keep following him. He's going to stop in a minute. Remember, when you lose one tire, you only have 3 contact patches now. Now he's hitting people. Now he's ramming people and he's getting stuck. Could they shoot him here? Yeah, I'm not sure if I would. This cop runs up behind him, stops him from backing up, draws the gun. He's still spinning, trying to get away. If he gets away, could he hurt somebody? Yeah. Should they shoot him? Yeah, I'm not real sure I would pull the trigger just yet. This cop is like, he's spinning his tire, he ain't going nowhere. I'm not gonna pull the trigger. So what the cops are probably thinking is, we got him. Until he produces a gun, he's probably gonna run, and they're just gonna wait. Is that a good move? Because of what I know now, no, it's not a good move. But cops don't make a decision for what they know in the future. He's definitely trying to get away. He's definitely a danger. If I had 2 cops there, I would probably approach and move up. This cop looks like he's by himself. So him hanging back and waiting, I'm okay with that. A lot of people think he probably should be shooting the guy right now. I don't know why the car to the right isn't moving. I don't know if it's trapped or it can't move, but the car to the right should definitely be moving. He doesn't give up, keeps trying. I don't know how he gets away here. I forgot how he gets away. Oh, this is an hour-long pursuit. So now the engine's smoking. I don't know if it's overheating or what. This cop's just holding him. I'm kind of okay with this. I know a lot of people say he should be shooting him. I'm okay with what this cop's doing. Okay, this cop pulls right in front. I think he should have parked right here and got the hell out of the car, and they went up and extract this dude. Put the habeas corpus on him and pull his ass out of the car. But they don't, and he gets away. And he endangers a whole bunch more people and cops and resources and does millions of dollars in property damage, insurance claims, all these insurance claims of all these cars, all the property damage he's doing. So it looks like the engine may have stalled. So we have all these cops here. This is where the cops start losing it for me. Get your ass up to the vehicle. This guy's walking around, whatever. He gets out. And he's on the run. Are you kidding me? Really? Okay, so this is now a foot pursuit. Not the end of the world. He's on foot. We got a chopper in the area. We're going to catch him. So most cops, this isn't the end of the world. He doesn't have anything in his hand. They're not going to shoot him. I'm kind of okay with them not shooting him now, too. I don't know how he got this much distance and the cops didn't get out of their fat-ass car and freaking chase this dude. He's wearing down. You can tell he's getting tired. Slowing. And we have the looky-loos outside watching this guy. Is this guy looking out his window? Oh, no, he's behind the thing here. Falls. And now he goes in because he finds a place. Bad move. This is where this guy right here should have had a bat. And if you come in this area, you're going to hit in the head of bat. If you don't have a gun. Some sort of weapon to make him not... This guy became a soft target when they hid, or woman, I can't tell. But when they hid, they became a soft target, and he's like, okay, I'll go here. They're not going to fight and hurt me. Somebody standing there with a bat saying, get the fuck away from my place, he would have picked another route. Maybe try to climb a fence. But he knew they were scared. Criminals and government love scared public because they get to do what they want. I think he bust in this door. I can't remember. Maybe it was another door. I think he gets to the other side of this house here. Oh yeah, here's the other truck he's going to steal. So I don't know if he says, give me the keys inside this house. His little dog right here like, dude, get out of my yard. 1, 2, 3 dogs. All want to make friends. So this is a pretty big house. You get a stranger entering your house, probably should have a gun. At a minimum, a knife or a bat. Looks like the guy's outside his house. I don't know how he gets the keys. We don't know if he grabbed a knife and said, give me the keys to your car. But he gets in his freaking truck and takes off again. Third car. So it looks like they are challenging him. He reaches for something here. Is that a gun? Is that a knife? I don't know. Did they give him the keys? I don't know. So this woman is holding this person back, saying, don't get involved, let him go. So this guy's trying to protect his dog. Little dog runs under the car. He gets in the car. So this guy decides this gate, he's going to try and lock this gate right here, thinking this is going to stop this car. Little dog's under the car. This guy does look like he's got a knife. He did arm himself with a knife. So the woman was holding him back with a knife. Good for him. And they lose their car, and their gate, and maybe a dog. And now we have a new pursuit. Are you kidding me? See all the cops chasing him on foot now? Cop, cop, cop. So then the pursuit goes on. Okay, at this point, the guy should be shot. Would I pull up next to him and shoot him? That's what I always try to give my thing. Right now, if I could get next to him, would I just pull my gun out and put a round in his head? Damn, I don't know if I'm there yet. I mean, I know people are going to be pissed, but again, pulling the trigger should not be easy. Now, obviously, if he's got a gun to somebody's head, he's got a kid, he's kidnapping, in this situation, he's just being a dumbass running. He hasn't technically hurt anybody. He's stolen a lot of property. I definitely think he should be pitted. I don't think they should have let him get away on the second vehicle. And the third vehicle, they let him get too far. So, in this car, I mean, they chase him for freaking days. It's over 20 minutes at least. So this has been going on for 26 minutes right now. If you want to go watch the whole video, you can. It's on ABC 7. Full chase, suspect ram car, steals van, truck doing Southern Cal pursuit. So if you want to go spend an hour and 40 minutes, you can. I'm just trying to give the highlights here on some of the issues. 87, 88 miles an hour. Again, at these speeds, man, I'm telling you, very, very dangerous. And he's going to kill somebody if he crashes. I don't remember him going through an intersection at these speeds. But maybe I'm wrong. See, at most intersections, he ends up slowing down and kind of going through there. So, should you shoot him now? Because if this person just ran a red light, would you shoot him? I know there's a lot of people watching this saying, man, I'd kill him. He needs to be killed. He's pretty dangerous. And I don't think the cops are following him when they fan out. I don't think the cops are that close. They're letting the helicopter follow him, and they're trying to do what's, ghost him or mirror him, whatever you want to call it. When you get these big pursuits like this, you get a direction of travel and you try to get in front of him. So you can either block intersections or B, in case he turns left or right. So right now, you should have a cop here, a cop forward, and a cop left. So wherever he goes, you've got a cop in position. But it takes time to do that. So when he's doing it this fast, you just can't, jump into position. It's the luck of the draw on how many cops. Now, when you see the number of cops at the end of this, when we say we don't have a standing army in this country, when you see the number of cops, okay, here, again, he doesn't really hit a whole bunch of people, goes over the curb. He's still avoiding people. And I know there's a lot of people that say, man, he needs to be shot. He definitely needs to be pitted and stopped. I'm just not sure I would pull the trigger if I was next to him and I had a chance to shoot him in the head right now. So these lights at night, this guy was calling it the night sun. Instead of calling it a spotlight, this news reporter's, he's got the night sun on him. I'm like, whatever, dude. So, again, he's kind of slowing down these neighborhoods. When deadly force is authorized, it's not infinite. Okay, it's not like you can shoot him anytime just because it was authorized at one point. So the fact that he's slowing down now and driving more, even though he's done all this other stuff, some people would say, oh, he already endangered people, shoot, kill him. He might do it again. And you would probably be justified. But in this case, what's he looking for? Is he looking for an escape route? Is he looking for another car? He hasn't tried to take a hostage. He hasn't tried to take an occupied vehicle. However, he did take this vehicle under force with a knife. And because he used force by fighting and pushing, that's technically strong arm robbery, which is a violent felony, which means deadly force is authorized. So can you shoot this guy right now? Again, yes. It's going to be justified. So now he's going through a busy parking lot, kind of driving a little bit more crazy. The exigency of stopping him is becoming greater here because he's in more of a danger to more people. Went through a light there. Again, we kind of got him on a spotlight. As a cop, you're kind of like, we'll catch him. He's just running. He's being a dumbass. Whatever. You know, we'll chase him. We'll have fun. We get to go fast. What the hell? If he crashes, we'll catch him. Red light here. So he didn't really run a red light here. So far, he's done some property damage. He stole some vehicles. He did strong arm this one vehicle. Let's see here. He gets worse here. Again, this is a long, long pursuit. And I kind of wanted to get to where they try and box him in. He goes down a one-way, and they blow another opportunity to get him. So he has to make a U-turn here. Because they're not following him closely, they don't get a chance to really box him in. So that looks like maybe a unit. I don't know. I didn't see flashing lights. Sometimes on these, you don't want to turn on your flashing lights because you alert him and you can't get a surprise pit on him, or you don't want to give away your position, or you don't want to blind other traffic. So there's some reasons to kill your lights at night, especially when you're chasing some of these idiots. Other theory is keep your lights on so you're covered and so that everybody knows so you don't get hit. And I mean, that's okay too. It depends on what you're... Again, he kind of slowed down, went through the intersection. Did he endanger a bunch of people there? I mean, he's not being a safe driver. We get to some much more dangerous shit here. Okay, so when the cops get behind him, it turns up the heat. We have what? How many cops here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably maybe 5 or 6 cops. So now they're behind him on top of the helicopter. Should they pit him here? Absolutely. Somebody should be up on his ass ramming him right now if they can get up on him. But the speeds pick up. And when you're going 80 or 90, when you ram somebody or pit them, you take the chance of getting serious injury. So most cops who are smart don't want to ram somebody at 80 miles an hour because it's very easy for you to lose control and then you end up rolling. So most cops aren't going to pit at that high speed. Some dumbasses do, but whatever. So, again, when the cops are behind him, he starts driving much more erratically. You can tell he's going to start ramming people and doing much more damage to other vehicles and driving with more total disregard for life. Green light there he went through. Weaving in and out of traffic. Remember, not only is he endangering people, every police car chasing him is endangering people. Remember, cops tell you they write your tickets to keep you safe, and then they go 90 miles an hour to catch a guy speeding 51 and a 50. So every cop chasing him is endangering the public also. You can't shoot a guy. You can't shoot this guy and say, hey, he's making the cops chase him. The cops don't have to chase him. The cops in government choose to endanger the public while chasing him. Now, they will spin it that we're chasing him to save you, but that's bullshit. I mean, it just is. I'm chasing a guy so I can catch him. I'm not chasing a guy to keep you safe. Now, if he was a mass murderer and he's going to kill people, or he's got a kid in there or something, then I'm chasing him to save them. But in this case, he's just stolen a car. I'm chasing him to catch him. All right, let's see here. I mean, maybe I'll cut some of this out. So he's at really, really high speeds. So when this gets so dangerous that if a car pulls in front of him and moves, he's going to wipe out multiple cars. So again, is it good enough to shoot him right now? I think he's a big enough danger that if there was a sniper in the chopper, 90 miles an hour, I got no problem with him shooting him. Now, some people say if you shoot him at 90, he's going to kill a bunch of people. Well, that's something to consider. So, can you shoot him when it's an open highway? Should you shoot him from a chopper? This guy's a huge danger, but yeah, I don't know. We've got a lot of potential of him hurting a lot of people, but as of yet, we don't know of anybody that he's really hurt yet. So he kind of gets boxed in here. Went through a green light there. He's going to get to start ramming some people here in a minute. Oh, he dropped his weed eater right here. So his weed eater falls out right there that he stole. This guy's working hard. Got his ladder and his truck stolen. The only good thing about this, the guy with this truck, when the insurance company tries to deny his claim and say, well, we don't know if he really stole your car, he's got good evidence that, look, dumbass, he stole my car. These guys probably right now, the people that he took the car from, are on inside watching TV. That's my truck. That's my weed eater. If they got another car, I bet they're driving at that intersection to get their weed eater. Somebody's already picked that shit up. Guaranteed. Okay, does he get... He gets jammed in a cul-de-sac here. Again, we're going through a lot of green lights. I'm not sure... Probably ran that light, but he didn't run it in a really reckless, dangerous, going to kill everybody. Did he hit a car? No, he gets around these cars and doesn't hit them. Okay, so here the cops have been able to get in front of him and stop traffic. So they put their lights on and all the cars stop. Now, normally when you're driving, if you see a helicopter light flash you or blind you, or you see a helicopter with a spotlight in the area that you're at, we call that a clue. You need to make sure your doors are locked, get out of the area, and be very aware of speeding vehicles, speeding cops, shit's going down. I mean, there's a lot of people, even with a helicopter and red lights, and I got my siren on, and they're kind of like glancing around like, what's going on? Look at the pretty helicopter. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You need to get out of this area. Nothing good's going to happen when a helicopter is shining his spotlight where you're around. Nothing good is coming from that. Okay? Shot me 33 minutes in this damn thing. I mean, this was a long-ass pursuit. Okay, now he's starting to hit more cars. He's doing damage. Now he's endangering people much... Man, where are they? I thought for sure he got trapped. Okay, so now these cops are back on him again. This guy's looked like he's moving up to pit him, but unfortunately, when he gets close, he speeds up. So when he speeds up, it makes the pit a little more dangerous and less likely. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody put on the radio already, if somebody gets a chance to deadly force this guy, take it. We need to stop him. He's going to kill somebody. And I'm okay with that. So now he's going on a narrow road, passing on the right, cutting cars off, going on the inside. Right here, now I'm taking a shot. Okay, this is where I decide this guy needs to be stopped now. If I can get next to him and put a bullet in his head, I'm shooting out of my car into his car. He is freaking driving extremely crazy now to where it's like, dude, you are definitely going to kill somebody if we don't stop you. But again, can you pit him at this speed around all these cars without flipping your own car and him? So these are all the things that I'm just trying to that run through my mind if I was chasing this guy. What's going through when I make my decisions, how I make my decisions, why I made my decision. I thought he lost a wheel here on this car, but I thought they also had him in a freaking cul-de-sac and let him out again. High speeds. Anything over 75 on busy roads like this, he's passing cars that quick. When you can see how fast a car passes another car, that's when you got speeds. So here I think he had a green light. Is this where they get him in a cul-de-sac and they let him get away again? I think they do. Yeah. So they get him here, and this thing, he has all this time, and no cops have rammed him. This is where I think the cops missed the bucket. They're behind him. We've got him. Ram his ass. Floor it. Right here, he should have floored it and took this damn driver's door out and just rammed him. Cop didn't. I'm telling you, on Sack Cats, we'd have rammed this dude right here. Every car, we would have rammed him. Because we'd have been like, shit, we're going to get new cars? Shit, I'm taking this dumbass out. They park, and they let him drive by. Are you kidding me? So this is where government fails. All this shit about they want to protect you, and they get all this training, and they're all heroes. They've seen and followed this guy, all this damage, and they can't even block a freaking way, and nobody rams this dumbass to stop him. This is a failure in my book. 3 cars, 4 cars, 5 cars, 6 cars there, and they let him drive out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars, and they let him drive away. Not a good move in my book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy kind of semi-blocks him. He's going to get out and shoot him. This guy, if he gets a shot, he's shooting him. He doesn't, but I guarantee you, the way he jumps out of the car, this guy's going to shoot him if he can. Another car, another cop, another cop, another cop. Look at all these cops. Nobody's ramming this guy. There was one police chase where the cop rammed this guy head on and said, screw it, and just stopped it. And sometimes, you know, you got to do that, especially when he's going slow, making a U-turn. Are you kidding me? Now, you know, when you get him out in traffic, you can't do this. They were on a cul-de-sac. Nobody was there. Do not let this guy get away. Stop it. Kind of like when you're doing freaking hostage on an aircraft. You don't want that aircraft getting off the ground. If you've got a hostage situation on an aircraft on the ground, man, when we trained SWAT on stopping aircraft, that plane did not get off the ground no matter what we had to do. The plane did not leave. Once the plane is airborne, you lose all kind of controls. And now everybody on the plane is probably dying because he's going to crash, run out of fuel, or he's going to start throwing hostages out. A plane never leaves. If you're a hostage on a plane that's trying to take off, you better be strapped in and ready, because most, well, at least on military bases, I don't know how the civilians will handle it, but you don't want a fucking plane taking off. So now he's endangering, and we've been going on now for an hour and 6 minutes, 3 different cars. He's only got one, or he's got, for sure, one, he's right on the rim on the front left. Makes him a lot more dangerous. He can't control it. At these speeds, he's more likely to kill somebody. Again, at this point, anybody that gets a shot should be putting a bullet in this guy's head immediately. Nobody around. Now when he's stopping, because he only got 3 tires, he's losing his stopping ability. Not only are his brakes heated up, but now when he hits his brakes, he's got brake fade, and he's only got 3 tires, which is only 3 contact patches, which means he's got all this extra weight, and instead of having 4 tires gripping the ground to stop him, he's only got 3. Passing these cars at this speed with 3 tires, he is a huge danger. He needs to be stopped. I got no problem with the helicopter shooting at him right now. Unfortunately, there's a lot of cars around. Nobody want to take the shot in case they miss. And then if they hit him at these speeds, he's going to wipe out a family. And if you shoot the guy and then he kills a kid, you know, nobody wants that. So you let him, they shouldn't have let him get out of the cul-de-sac. I mean, that was a huge error and failure on government. So at the end, government's going to claim we did a great job, we stopped him, and blah, blah, blah. They blew it a few times in this chase. Bam! He hits this guy hard. This guy's got neck damage without a doubt. That is a hard hit. This vehicle is not slowing down. Look at the sparks. His speed is fast. And when he hits this guy in the back, oh man, he rams his car right over another car. Damage to this guy's neck. All right, here's where it gets good. Because I think here's where a lot of cops here. Again, deadly force. People need to be shooting him. Ram another car. Bam, bam, bam. Shoot this guy. This guy needs to be stopped now. Everybody should be taking this guy out. He's slow enough now. Cap his ass. Bam. Hits this guy. Bam. Hits this guy. Now this is great. This guy ends up getting arrested by the cops in the middle of this. I'll show you. You got to watch closely. But the cops, in the middle of chasing this, because there's 50 cops there, these cops refocus their anger from this guy and arrest this guy. Don't know why. So when this cop hits him, it does more damage to this car. Slow and slow. No problem. Watch this passenger fly in this car when this cop rams. Ready? Watch this guy right here. Bam! Knocks him into the driver's seat. This cop hits him. Rams him in the rear. Not a good ram. That's not going to hurt anything. The best place to get rammed is in the rear. They need to take out this steering engine and spin him out, not hit him in the rear. This was a bad ram. Again, government failure. Okay, so I want you to, all this is going on here. He's going in here with flames, but watch this guy right here. He gets arrested. So, is he a danger here? Do you want to start shooting around gas pumps? Do you want to let him go? Why are these people still here? If they're anywhere near their car, they need to be bailing or getting... This is a Amazon delivery. If my package is in here, you dumbass, get out of there and go deliver my package. But this is... He stops. Good thing here, right? Should they shoot him? He's moving? Absolutely. I think they ought to be shooting. This car should be peppered with rounds right now. Why they flash out of here, I'm not sure. I don't know why this thing goes black here. It does this a couple times going in here, and I don't know if it's just footage or if they're trying to hide something. So now he's ramming into this guy, and I think this guy opens fire. Okay, yeah, a lot of cops open fire. I'll turn on the audio here. Not that I think this news guy knows what the hell he's talking about.
But no, he's going to put it in reverse. Back in reverse towards that deputy. Look at this.
So, deadly force for sure is here.
Ramming into the front end. They're shooting. They're shooting at him. They're shooting.
Okay, so they're shooting at him here. Look how many cop cars. All this government. But good thing we don't have a standing army in this country. This guy is outside his car. They got hit. This is the one I told you ends will get arrested. I told you to watch this car. Watch this guy here if you can.
We're going to wind out, and they are now...
So you have cops running around out here. More cops showing up. He's ramming, and they're shooting at him.
Firing into the...
I don't know what this guy is doing or why he gets arrested. I don't know if he has a gun, if he's pissed or what.
Cab of that
but he somehow attracts the cops, and they arrest his ass in the middle of this.
Truck.
Another car here, more cops.
Unbelievable. They are using force. Deadly force is being employed at this moment to try and stop this madness in the middle.
So for some reason they don't show it. All right, here's a cop running from this car.
They are stopped. They have stopped.
Now there's 4 cops around this dude. And they are focused their attention on him, throw him to the ground, and arrest him. Look at this.
Front left wheel is off.
He goes down. They're shooting. Cops are shooting here. Cops are all around. This guy's the threat. This guy got rammed. And now the cops are like, oh, hell no. We'll arrest your ass. We don't care. Are these cops really that fearful of this guy? That in the middle of this, they can all refocus their attention and arrest somebody else? Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah. Is it still going? Still going. So his foot's on the gas? Unbelievable.
4 cops holding this guy down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cops there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe another 20 cops there.
Unbelievable. Foot on the gas, bullets flying through that truck, and now we'll see as they surround the
Female cop's got her leg rested on the car, just kind of relaxed.
vehicle. Multiple teams. And
Dog here in this situation absolutely should be in the car. There is no reason whatsoever to have a dog out here. This is why cops have... I mean, look, I trained canines for 20 years in the Air Force, civilians. I'm telling you, dogs do not need to be where there's a lot of... Dogs are there to chase suspects down when you don't have cops. They've got helicopters. They got multiple vehicles. They do not need a dog out here. It is just a bullshit to have this dog in this situation. But,
and canine
you know, a chance to chew on somebody is great.
Surrounding the vehicle, at least the rear of the vehicle. They can't surround it completely, obviously. They don't want to create...
So they still have this guy on the ground here.
A crossfire situation. Yes.
Maybe he was trying to move to get his wife and kid out of there, and they went, no, don't move your car. We need it for cover. Maybe that's why they arrested him. They seized his car.
Somebody's hurt. It looks like somebody. That's the driver. That's the driver. It looks like the driver of that car that he rammed head-on into. It looks like he's being arrested. He's being detained.
He might have been yelling, fucking cop hit me or whatever, but whatever. I mean, the fact that they can... This is how citizens are nothing but a target. When you're a hammer, everything's a nail. Every citizen is a nail and cops are the hammer. So they just run around looking for nails to hit. I mean, look at all this chaos on this guy, and they decide to focus on this guy.
For some reason. Not sure what that's about, but we'll focus on the truck for now. We'll focus in a crash with several vehicles.
There he goes. Took his ass away in cuffs.
The vehicle's not going anywhere. It's completely disabled.
So I'm okay with him still shooting. He's trying to get away. I'm okay with more shooting here.
Something just went through that driver's side window.
A lot should be going through that driver's side window.
Shotgun, most likely putting an end to this.
So we have a few law enforcement, government officials here.
I hate to tell you, but well, I'm happy to say that this has come to an end.
If you need some donuts in this area, it's a good time to go because all the donut shops are empty right now.
Finally, they are going to approach.
Look at all these cops. Nobody can go up. Just freaking couple people go up to the damn car. Are you kidding me?
A lot of time.
Cops are such pussies nowadays.
You see the awning from the
nobody can go for one guy.
Just go through the time. Fire! The vehicle's on fire, and that's going to require the fire department.
Oh shit! Here comes a big red truck. I knew it. More government. That always freaking helps. Look at all these cops.
I can't tell you exactly how many. There were a whole bunch of parked cars and cars in traffic. Jeep, a white Jeep. I hope he... Yep.
Jesus Christ. If we only had more law enforcement, then we'd be safe. That's more law enforcement will make you safe. Remember,
thank you.
Look how safe these people are. Look how everybody's being protected in this area.
They have reason to believe he
guns,
is armed inside that vehicle.
Lights,
so
more
now it appears
police.
That they are aware of a weapon.
We need to be safe. It's dangerous out there, people.
Vehicle, but in any event,
you need to support your law enforcement. Come on. Really? They're going to fan out in a minute on all these damn cops. It is freaking crazy the amount of force that they've got here. Good time to do crime in this city because all the cops are here fucking around with one dude. Has no weapon, not shot at anybody, not done anything but stole cars, and you got freaking 50 cops standing around trying to figure out what to do. Somebody's cutting a memo trying to get permission from the chief who needs to get permission from the mayor. Look at all these freaking cops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Those are just the ones I can see. 36 cops. A bunch of them are two-man units. Probably over 70 cops there. Don't you feel safe? Don't you want to pay more taxes so we can have more police? Now, remember, they let this guy get away how many freaking times when they could have stopped him and boxed him in? Their failure on multiple levels.
I think as well. That's what
Still standing around. Look at all these freaking cops. Jesus Christ. I would just leave. I've been on scenes like this, and I'm just like, there's just too damn many cops here. I'm out of here. There ain't no point in being here. None.
It's
two shields, a window breaker.
But in any event, here comes an
These cops don't even have their guns out.
Team. They're gonna
this guy is really nervous. His gun's in his holster.
With shields up. Shields up.
Very scary. Very scary. We need more law enforcement. Two shields. All these cops. Guns in a holster.
Drawn. And they've got
really?
Tactical tools at their disposal if they face any resistance. But the first order of business is going to be clearing that driver's side window.
Wow. Wow. Very scary. Very scary. This guy risked his life. This guy is going to meddle. He went up to a car and walked around the bulletproof shield, exposing his body. He's a hero and broke the window. We need more law enforcement. Back to blue. Till it happens to you.
Ramming keep somewhat.
Are you kidding me?
He's moving.
Somebody reach in and grab this dude. So I think they end up handcuffing him in the front of the car.
Which was, they're going around.
I figured they would have yanked him through the window. I would have probably pulled him through the window. But
to bring him out.
Whatever. You can call me a jackboot. I ain't messing around. As soon as I got handcuffs, I'd have yanked his ass through the window. So these cops do a good job by not using excessive force here. They don't beat him. They don't give him street-side justice. They don't throw him on the ground. They don't say he's resisting. So I got to give the cops credit here. They do not beat the shit out of this guy when everybody would probably be okay with it, but they don't.
Whoa.
I think he crossed the border. They're not saying that he's illegal. He's one of the people that came here across the border. One of the, I think they said 15,000 a day are crossing the border. He's just one that's looking for a better life, and we should help him. And, okay, perfect.
Whoa.
They treat him good.
What?
They bring him over. I don't know if he has a bullet wound. I don't see any blood. They kind of inspect him. Normally, you don't handcuff in the front because they got his hands. They handcuffed him. That's normal. That's against policy. Policy is you must handcuff in the rear. Why you don't handcuff in the front, it's too easy for them to reach for your gun or reach for a gun they have hidden or reach for a weapon. It gives them a lot more ability to do something. Behind the back, it stops it. They can still reach and grab a gun. Many people have grabbed a gun handcuffed with their hands in the back. But it's a lot less than their hands in the front. In this case, it's reasonable to violate policy because they had his hands. They wanted to secure him before they got him out of the car. That's why he's in the front. Okay? And they can end up putting him on a stretcher. Again, they don't beat him up. I'm trying to see at the end here on how many cops when they zoom out. The media helps protect government so it doesn't look like a clusterfuck.
Just the way it
Look at all these cops. Are you freaking kidding me? Uh-oh, here comes the ambulance. Oh, there's a fire truck. Big red truck's here.
I mean, bullets.
No situation can be made worse by getting government. Government will always be there to help. Big red truck. Fire pup people are here. Little fire uniforms showing up on scene. Everybody wants a stat to justify more government at the end of the year. More new trucks. More fire trucks. Wow. Wow. How many fire people do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That we can see. Big red truck being represented.
Will be placed into an ambulance with an escort. Just a guess, but. Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right. This was a crazy wild pursuit. Lots of government failure, whatever. I can't even remember how this damn thing ends. It was so damn long. Cops every damn where. All right, we'll end that there. Shut down with 53 minutes. All right, y'all have a good one.